All right. Really good practice today. Obviously, a little bit unique schedule throughout the week because of playing on a Thursday. I thought our guys have handled it well. I thought the staff's handled it well. We've been working our tails off trying to get ready for a really good opponent. Have a tremendous amount of respect for Coach Dillingham and their staff and kind of what they're about. And you can see on film the buy-in. They play with great energy, great effort. They've dominated for most of the two games. They've dominated almost every second of that game. So really good opponent that's coming here. Love the challenge. Got a Big 12 opponent coming to Texas. They recruit Texas like their hair's on fire, and they're going to be fired up. And it's a big game for them in the big picture as far as Big 12 and playoffs and all that. So we're just going out there playing. We got nothing to lose. Going out there and cutting it loose.
You know, on a short week, what does your week look like? Obviously today's Tuesday, but it's not a normal Tuesday.
Yeah.
What does it look like today and the rest of the week leading into the game?
Yeah, so Saturday, obviously, we played. Sunday, we brought the guys up. We put the UTSA game to bed. We lifted, we ran, kind of got them moving around a little bit, sent them home. No practice that night. We really game planned and coaches. That was the long night for us. And then Monday, we had the pads on. We were popping around. We were moving. Physical. It's going to be a physical game. They're a very physical team, P4 team that's coming in here. So we want to make sure that we're ready for the physicality. And today was more of a no sweat Thursday, no sweat Tuesday for us. A little bit of extended no sweat Tuesday, and then tomorrow we'll move around again and kind of get ready like our normal Fast Friday.
Coach, how much does it help you guys? You know, having a dual threat quarterback, which is what they really have over there. You know, this past week he just ran all over. How much does that help your defense kind of get ready for this game?
Yeah, that guy right there, their quarterback, is special. You know, he's a young guy and all that, but you can just tell he's really well coached. He's got a lot of talent, probably the most talented quarterback we'll play all year. And I mean, he will be the most talented quarterback we'll play all year. He's got a big arm. He's slippery. He can run. So he's the real deal. He's the real deal. And and obviously I think everything it starts with the running back. But you know, people talk the past stats. Well, look how well they run the ball. Well, why throw it when you can run it? You know, so.
Coach, when you come off kind of like an emotional win like against UTSA, considering like the record and the history between, how do y'all kind of, as you were saying, just kind of put it to bed and just refocus, especially with it being a very short week?
Yeah, I think for us, because of the quality opponent that's coming in here, it's one of those good and bad things. It's like it's good because our guys are able to focus and lock in and get ready to go, but it's also bad because the opponent is so good. So it's going to be a really big challenge for us. And like you said, I mean, that was a huge game for us Saturday. Being able to lock in and focus and get ready for Thursday has been the message, all week, as long as, eat, sleep, hydrate, and recovering and all those kind of good things.
What makes this Arizona team really good?
Yeah, I think it starts with the physicality and the running back. Scatterbo, unfortunately, it's my second time playing him. He was at Sac State, and we played him at UIW, and as soon as he entered the portal, I offered him. I had to have been his first offer. I mean, I think the world of that guy and the way he plays the game, and tremendous balance and power, and you can tell he's been in a big-time weight program and nutrition program now. I mean, he's definitely changed his body, and he didn't look tired at all. Against Mississippi State, he carried the ball a lot and didn't look tired at all. So he'll be ready to go, and he's big time.
When y'all played at Sac State, in that first year at UIW, just what did you like looking at scouting him, then seeing him like on the field? Just what did you think of him when y'all first played him?
Yeah, I thought he was really good then. Obviously, I was pulling double duties. But I thought he was really good and just a really good player, and I was hoping I never had to play him again, but here we are.
Coach, what's a game like this come down to? Both teams running momentum, coming off of big wins on Saturday. They're the Power 4 team, you're the home team, playing in front of a big crowd. What does a game like this come down to?
We'll see. I mean, every game's different. I think everyone, the turnovers, all that kind of stuff. But I think the physicality, and everyone always says, the trenches and the running the ball and all that. But the receivers blocking and the safeties coming up and being able to tackle Scatterbo. I mean, that's probably going to be corners tackling like that. That's going to be probably the key to it, I guess.
Coach, you were talking about Coach Dillingham. Y'all are two of the youngest coaches in the FBS. What's your thoughts on going against another young head coach, and also just younger coaches getting more and more opportunity to become head coaches in today's era?
Yeah, I think first, Coach Dillingham is an unbelievable coach. You can tell he's super sharp. I've always been a fan of his evaluations and his recruiting and watching his film and kind of how he's carried himself. We share a similar coaching background. You know, he's with Norvell for a long time, who was our receiver coach and pass game coordinator and co-offensive coordinator at Tulsa while I was there, and I have a lot of respect for Coach Norvell and really the way he runs a program. And you can tell that Kinne has really bought into that, and the way his guys plays and the amount of progress that those guys have made. The jump from year 1 to year 2 has been really good to see for him, not so much for us. And then obviously Malzahn, he was Malzahn's offensive coordinator, and very similar to me, and some of the same things that we believe in, you can see that shows up for them. So he's a really good coach, and you know, his team is playing really hard. There's a lot of buy-in and belief, and you know, I don't know if it's just like happens by coincidence, but he always pops up on my Twitter feed and like all the cool videos that he does, and like he's just a really sharp guy that has a lot of really good ideas, and you can see. I mean, I think that's kind of where college football is going. You know, you got to have relationships with your players, but you also got to be able to push them and have discipline, and I think he's got that figured out.
Okay, last one.
We saw some guys go down in the game. Dominic Ratcliffe, Ryan Nolan also went down. Some other guys. How are you looking health-wise? How are those guys doing? Are they gonna be able to play?
Yeah, they'll be good to go. Probably have a couple of game time things, but you know, for the most part, we're really healthy, which I think really helps us.
Thanks.
All right,
All right,
thanks,
thanks.
Coach.
Thank you, Coach.